Megasiv, heck yeah, man. Dude, our YouTube community is awesome. Yeah, I try to comment on there all the time. Good people over there. All right, how we looking? Oh, we're actually getting kind of close. Let's see. Let's go get a few more in here, and then I think we're ready to start heading home, actually. And make this Ornithopter, potentially. I'm lazy about picking up the little pieces on the ground. I got to get better about that. It adds up. What in the heck are you doing? Oh, you're getting a fly. That's what you're doing. Dude, I feel so sorry for flies in this house these days. I have 4 fly hunting machines that just patrol the area religiously. It's fantastic. Evolved fly hunter killers. We have spiders? Oh yeah, yeah, we love spiders here. We love animals, insects, all sorts of animals. So no, when we get spiders in our house, we make sure to protect them and give them room so they can eat all the bugs. Heck yeah. What about roaches? Okay, there's some animals we don't like in the house. Yeah, there's a few. Roaches and mosquitoes, and we'll go ahead and leave those out. Yeah, if that's cool with everybody. Okay. Boom. How we looking? All right, we are pretty much good to go at this point. If we see any crystals on the way out, we'll just pop them out, but I'm not going to go into another full area, I don't think. Let's keep working towards our waypoint, and let's get out of here. Oh yeah, man. Dude, we have made so much progress today. It's been crazy. Oh, we do have a sponsored thing in 30 minutes, though, before I go to lunch. So hopefully we can make this home and get everything cooking before that starts. Yeah, the sponsored thing we're doing today is interesting. So the game I'm being sponsored for today is not out, but the devs basically want us to get all caught up with all the released information on it. So when they pinged me, I was like, so you don't want me to play the game? And they were like, nope. And I was like,
Nani?
And they were like, basically, we want to sponsor you to watch all the information that's out on the game so far. And I said, okay. Because I'm super interested in this game, so okay. So we're going to watch Dying Light the Beast trailers. They apparently have a 30-minute gameplay trailer being released today. And we're going to watch that, and then we're going to watch the stuff that that was happening at SGF and all that as well. So I'm looking forward to this. Like, I'm very much looking forward to Dying Light the Beast. I loved Dying Light 2 outside of the main story issues. That was pretty disappointing. But I did hear that that it got fixed up a little bit. They even redid apparently some of the ending after we did it, which is interesting. But yeah, maybe we'll go back and visit that someday. How am I getting out of here? We need to go up. Here we go. I think that's where we go up. Nettie Ain says it was great until the end. Dying Light 2 was really good until it started getting close to the end, and you could tell that the lines weren't adding up. Like, things that you would do in one part of the game were not properly, like, decisions that were being made didn't make sense, events that lined up weren't making sense. Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff at the end of Dying Light 2 that was just like, who wrote this? Like, this literally does not make sense. But I did hear they went back and kind of cleaned that up. And I also heard that we actually got bugged. Like, something that we were supposed to see at the end, we didn't see, and there was some other stuff that happened that apparently didn't add up properly, but yeah. So, anyway. Are we lost in this cavern? Kind of. I'm trying to find my way out. No, but dude, like one of the big things that happened, so this is slightly spoilery, but I'm going to say it anyway just because of how much it bothered me. So in Dying Light 2, I'm going to keep the spoilers kind of high level. In Dying Light 2, you get to a point where you are with this person, and this person is a normal person, and you go crazy because you are infected, and you murder that person. And it's like a really big deal. Like, you killed this innocent person, and your character feels terrible about it, and it's this big deal. And then they just kind of forget that happened, and at the end of the game show your character walking off into the distance with one of the main other protagonists. And it's like, what was even the point of that earlier scene and him deciding he was better off alone if you're just going to end the game with him walking off with whatever character we had the most affinity with? Like, it literally made, like, it's like, why was that even in the game? Like, it made zero. And then on top of that, one of the main characters just didn't have an ending slide. Just didn't have it. And then the part that bugged me the most about Dying Light 2 is you get to the end of the game and there's this person that's hooked up to these machines. And this character looks at your character and said, the only reason this person is alive and ever has been is because they're connected to this machine. And your character's like, okay. And for the record, the machine is on wheels. And then all of a sudden this stuff happens and the building you're in starts blowing up. And I kid you not, another character runs in, picks her up off the machine that keeps her alive instead of wheeling her out. Then as they're running out, they have a death scene where everyone's like, why is she dying? What? What? Like, I seriously was like, what is happening? I thought I was going crazy when I saw that scene. I thought I was going crazy. And I actually watched it on YouTube later and I was like, no, man, that's just like, no. Like that, so, but what was wild is the game up until the ending sequence was pretty great. Like, you go back and watch my playthrough, I was having fun. I was enjoying it. Like, it was fine. And then all of a sudden we get towards the end and like it just all fell apart. All fell apart. Oh, and the last big thing. One of the decisions we made was to save this giant cache of resources. And they never talk about it in the ending. Like, I literally made sacrifices to save this giant cache of resources and they just ignore it in the end. And it's just like, why did I even do that? Why did I even do that? Why? Why did I do that? It was so frustrating because, again, the rest of the game was so fine. The rest of the game was fine. It was even great at some points. So to have that be the ending was just so confusing to me. It was a big dichotomy. So needless to say, I still have total faith that we can get a good Dying Light game. I just really hope they let it cook next time, man. They gotta let it cook. They gotta give it time to cook. They like do not. And you know, honestly, maybe that's one of the reasons they're sponsoring me to watch the Beast stuff. Because I was very public with the way I felt about Dying Light 2 at the end. Made a couple videos on it, actually. So, yeah, I wonder if this is them being like, come watch this so you can see we did better this time. We'll see. Go pay attention? Oh, we're fine. Come on, now, you kidding me? We're fine. Oh, yeah, the whole faction system, too, was a little bit weird. Yeah, dude, one big unfortunate thing that happened with Dying Light 2 is that Chris Avellone actually got swept up in the Me Too movement during that. And they not only, I think, removed him from the project, which they kind of had to do at the time, unfortunately, but they also, I think they kind of like, a lot of the stuff he was working on wasn't done. So I think it was either like stopped in the middle or other people finished it. Now, the worst part is that later it came out that not only was Chris Avellone vindicated, but the people that accused him paid him money and had to publicly say they were lying. So that sucks. Yeah. That really sucked. So that means that all that situation didn't even need to happen, which is, again, kind of really unfortunate. So, yeah. Yeah, poor Chris Avellone, dude. Thankfully, he's getting back into the industry, we have heard. So that's good. What happened with Chris? I mean, it was during the height of the Me Too movement, and two women came out with some very damning sounding stuff against him. and everyone immediately reacted to it. I mean, you kind of had to at the time. You kind of had to. I mean, the world was going crazy. And then on top of that, like during all that time, it just turned out that the people that were like, it turned out that it was just an adult relationship that had some oddities, and that the women embellished a bunch of it. And apparently it was just a bad situation, a bad, terrible situation. Yep. Me Too was a scam? No, it wasn't. Me Too needed to happen, but unfortunately, it, like many things, sometimes things get overshot, and that's what happened with Me Too. So there were a lot of casualties that shouldn't have been in that, but there was some stuff that also needed to happen. So I don't know. That movement. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'm just going to finish this thought. That movement was so large and had so many facets that, you know, there were things that were great about it, and there were things that were terrible about it. But it was, you know, not a good situation. So, yeah. But some stuff did need to happen, and that's the last I'll probably ever comment on it. So, because that's a whole different thing we're not going to deal with right now. Yeah. Anyway, and we move on. Yeah. We just brought it up because we were talking about Dying Light 2 and Chris Avellone and stuff like that. I normally do my best to avoid this kind of stuff. Okay. Let's get all of this in. Wow, that is really heavy. We're back to out of water. That's not great. That's not great. Cake or pie? Mom's pie? There you go. Let's put you in here. Good. We'll store the bodies in there for now. I think I'm going to make my own corpse area later. Oh, let's get all this going. Here we go. Cobalt paste. I can make 4. Man, do I need to make another one of these? I don't even know how this works. So, in 4 minutes and 9 seconds, do I just get like a ton of water? Is that what happens? If we're gonna make another one of those, I need to make another one of these because we're really low on power right now. I can make another wind trap, but I don't know if I necessarily want to. After an hour, you get 25k water. Oh, that's a lot of water. Okay. 25k. That's okay. That's great. That's great. Oh, at Tri-War. Oh, Tri-War. 1 second. Okay. This is still churning along too. Great. Make the advanced one. I don't think I can make the advanced one yet. I need Durasteel. And I do not have Durasteel. I don't even know what I need for Durasteel. Hold on. Let me go take a look. I think Durasteel is something we haven't even harvested yet. Yeah, I don't know what Jasmium is. I'm not even sure what Jasmium is, so. Not doing that yet. What if it's like Jazz Hands? It might be. All right, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and then I'm going to get another one of these cooking. Wad deep. Hi, cutie. Let's go down here and take a look here while we're waiting. Okay. We have what? Oh my God! I thought it was at half health for a second. I was like, what is happening right now? Okay. So we currently have more than this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I was gonna say I knew we had more of those. We've got the engine, the cockpit, the generator. Is this 2 wings or 4 wings? For a scout ornithopter, do I need 2 of these items or 4 of these items? 1 wing per item. Okay, so I do need 2 more wings. Okay. Thank you. All right, there's our wings. So the last things we need are the chassis, which we need cobalt paste for, and the hull, which we need cobalt paste for. Okay. Oh, and then I also need to make the storage thing, I'm assuming. And then we probably got to fuel it somehow. It's almost done. There we go. Oh, thanks, Neri. Finish up my coffee. I think it's 6 for the assault. Oh, wow. Nice. Calling the first Code Duber ride. Nice. I also need this. Oh, that also takes paste and water. Surprise, surprise. Although I think we're about to have a bunch of water go in. 30 seconds. Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably make the Ornithopter base. Oh dude, didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right, chat. You don't even have a freaking hangar. And we are completely out of the granite. Let's get that real quick. Is Cohh where the Liza P DLC is out? Yes, you should go read my subreddit. Because somebody has already asked and I have replied to them. Do we have a Reddit command? Oh, Tri-War. Yeah, I meant just like for their logo and stuff. I'm sorry. That was my bad. We do have a Reddit command. Awesome. Cohh.tv/Reddit. Great. Nice. Okay, we good. Get a little bit more here. Is this game grindy? A little bit. Oh my god. Yeah, especially if you play solo, the game is a lot of resource grinding. I mean, I'm having a great time with it, but yeah. Can you make a 5-sided base out of pentashields and columns? Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. There may be a limit to how big pentashields can be, and I think the larger they are, the more power they take, maybe? So that may be something you have to consider. Yeah, I'm a farmer, dude. I love playing farming games. Valheim, Enshrouded, this kind of game, like these types of games are my jam. I play these games for the farming. I have hundreds of hours in Warframe. Used to farm in that game back in the day. Yeah, it's very grindy. This game a time sync? Yes. Okay. Oh. We are all done here. So we're going to grab one of you. Go over to you.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
341 cobalt paste. Do it. That's right. Make it happen. Throw in some more lubricant. Probably. This is gonna be like 20. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go take a look out here. Okay. What? Oh, I didn't move it into my face. Whoops.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I want one of these. Yep. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. I just realized I have so much more aetheryte than I thought I had. Oh my god. That's amazing. Okay. I think it's good, actually. Awesome. More cobalt paste. More. More. All of it. Double it. Okay. You might want to consider making another death still. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might take a buggy out and farm corpses, to be honest. Sounds kind of brutal, but yeah, I might do that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is an actual sandstorm. Okay. I want to make these. Where do I get agave seeds, chat? Where do I get agave seeds? Because I need this light. Fix the roof. Oh god, my roof. No, I think I'm actually still waterlogged somehow. I think I'm okay. Far west. Okay, cool. Thank you. Far west. Oh, man. Cassie? Oh, no! I don't have enough aluminum? Oh, I bet it's still crafting, isn't it? It's very much still crafting. Hey, love it, Triwar. Cool. Yeah, we have 139 left. Okay. Oh, and we can make more. We can make a lot more. We just need more water. Let's get another death still going. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need to go out and get some silicon blocks and stuff. But no, let's get this going. So I'm going to move you up next to this guy. Pop you right over here temporarily. There we go. You're still doing your thing. You're fine. We don't need to do that right now. We're good on that. Okay. So now let's go here. Perfect. Did I just put that backwards? I swear to God, chat. Wait, is the other one backwards? No, we good, we good. Oh, the other one has a body in it, so it looks backwards. Oh, that's what it is. No power. That's a problem. Of course, we need more cobalt paste. All right, how bad is our power right now? How bad? Let's see. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. All of you are fueled, right? Just got to make sure they're actually fueled, that one of them isn't missing. What if there's a way you can just mouse over them to check that? Probably is. I just don't know. Why do they all have 301? Wait, where am I looking? Oh, I'm looking here. I'm looking at total uptime. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, they're all fine. These are all up for days. Days and days and days. Okay. Oh, I think we did a distribute at some point, because you can distribute them from the main hub. That's probably what happened. All right, how much do these generate? 75. All right, we're gonna just do this live for now. Just a freaking room of power, chat. Okay, so if I do this, I'm full, because of course I'm full. Of course I'm full. How am I? Oh, the corpse. The corpse is doing it. Oh. There we go. Okay, so if I grab all of these, and then I walk over to this, then when I do the redistribute, it should put them in everything that needs them. Refuel generators. Boom. Nice. Great. Now, it's only up for an hour, so we're going to need a bunch more of those. But that's still awesome. Okay. And now, most importantly, we are powered. All right, let's go over here. When's this game releasing? It's out. Beautiful. Okay. So these are now pumping. Power is up. Now what I need to do is we're going to distribute this a little bit better. We're going to go into here real quick. Now with this distributed, we hopefully should get a better spread of time. Wow, this is not a good place to be. Help. 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 Okay, there we go. So now our current time is 22 minutes. Oh, it only... Oh, so I don't know how it's working. I thought it would be higher than 1 day, but maybe not. Interesting. Well, by that time, we should have all the pace we need to make another wind thing. So we may make a few more wind things, actually. Yeah, we may make a few more wind things. In fact, you know what? I think it's time for this, too. Yep. I think it's time for 2 of these. Although, is there a bigger one? Maybe there's a bigger one. I just realized I don't even... Dang, what's blocking that? Bummer. Okay, let's put it up here then. I'm going to move the bedroom anyway, so we can put it up here. This. Put one there. Great. Perfect. All right, those are now extreme chunkusing along. Let's go down. Let's pop that in there for now. Lupus Noctis with a 134.
Hate the sand, it gets everywhere.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Man, this base is looking fly. You know what? Maybe we'll put more death stills. Something to think about. Thanks, Suzu. Okay. We have the chassis. There's the hull. Oh, man. Then we just need the aluminum ingots and the cobalt paste, and we can make the storage. And I also want to make the scan module. That's going to be even more expensive. Do we have over 100 ingots left to make? I don't think so. I don't think we have over 100 ingots left to make. Hell yeah. Okay, we are going to have to do another giant aluminum run, but I mean, that's fine. We'll have our Ornithopter. How much can the Ornithopter carry, chat? Like, can you actually do mining runs with the Ornithopter, or does it just not carry enough? 500? That's decent. 500's decent. It's not good. What is this one? 1,500. So, I mean, it's a third of a buggy. That's not bad. That's not bad. For 10 slots? Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. We could do like an aluminum run with that, no problem. Yeah, because you go really fast. And you don't have to worry about the worm, which is big. All right, chat. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take a quick AFK. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Actually, I'm going to leave you on this screen. I'm going to leave you for just a few minutes. And when I come back, we're going to do some Dying Light 2 stuff. So if you are heading out, because I'm done with Dune, that is more than okay. I will be playing Dune later today. So the plan right now is we're going to do 45 minutes of hanging out and watching some trailers. And then as soon as I get back from that, we are going to, I'm going to go to lunch. And then when I'm back from lunch, probably right around 1 p.m. ET or so, we're going to get a nice, probably, hold on, let me check my schedule.